learned endurance through betrayal, wisdom through pain, and discernment through disappointment. They became your unintentional trainers for your calling. Their lies became the background against which your truth could shine brighter. Without realizing it, they became living proof that you were chosen, because nothing attracts opposition like divine favor, and nothing validates favor like surviving what was designed to destroy you. So when you look back, don't see victims and villains. See verification. See how every door that shut, every rumor that spread, and every betrayal that stung was actually evidence that you were carrying something bigger than yourself. They thought they were ending you, but all they did was announce you. Their failure to break you became heaven's confirmation that you were built for endurance, wrapped in purpose, and backed by divine selection. They didn't destroy you. They revealed that you could not be destroyed. Number 11, their influence protected them once, but it can't protect them now. There was a time when they seemed untouchable. Their connections shielded them, their titles gave them confidence, and their charm bought them silence. They had power, status, and people who believed every word they said. They used their influence like armor, not to protect truth, but to hide corruption. And for a while it worked. They moved freely, deceived easily, and manipulated situations to their advantage. But influence without integrity has an expiration date, and theirs has just arrived. God never interrupts arrogance too soon. He lets people build their empires of illusion, so that when they fall, everyone can see what was really holding them up. Deceit, not destiny. That's why he waited. He let them gather their followers, their lies, and their false confidence, until their web was so tangled that exposure would be undeniable. Now that the mask has worn thin and their networks are visible, their own influence will be their undoing. The same system that once protected them will now testify against them. They believed their image made them safe. They thought their reputation could rewrite truth. But what they didn't understand is that power borrowed through manipulation is never secure. God gave them time to change, to clean their hearts, to use their platform for good. But instead they used it to control, deceive, and harm. Now their credibility is collapsing under the weight of their hidden sin. No amount of charm, money, or influence can protect them from what's coming. When God strikes, it won't be random or confusing. It will be confirmation. Everyone will see that the fall wasn't a coincidence. It was consequence. He's not just exposing them, he's restoring divine order. Because real power is rooted in purity, and anything built without it is destined to destroy itself. So let them scramble. Let them try to repair the narrative. Let them pretend it's all rumors. It won't matter. The truth has matured, and it's ready to speak. Their influence once made them untouchable, but now it makes them visible. God waited until the lights were brightest, so their fall could be seen by everyone. Because when purity returns, pretense must collapse. Number 12, you outlasted the season meant to erase you. There was a time when everything around you was designed to make you disappear. The betrayals, the losses, the silence, the rejection. It wasn't just hardship, it was an assignment. Certain people, circumstances, and environments were sent to drain your spirit, weaken your confidence, and convince you that your purpose was over. They weren't accidents. They were agents of an ending. But what they didn't realize is that God had already written your survival into the script before they even entered the scene. You weren't meant to perish in that storm. You were meant to outlive it. They came with a mission to erase you, to discredit, replace, or silence you. But God let them try, just to prove how impossible that was. He didn't rescue you halfway through. He let them believe they succeeded, only to watch you rise from what was supposed to be your grave. That's why you're still standing. Not because you escaped untouched, but because what was meant to kill you became the soil where your next chapter grew. There's a certain kind of strength that only comes from surviving what was planned to finish you. You didn't just endure, you evolved. You learned discernment, you found resilience, and you discovered that divine protection isn't about avoiding pain, it's about outlasting it. They had a timeline for your destruction, but God extended your timeline beyond their reach. He let their season end while yours was just beginning. The same people who thought they buried you are now realizing they were only planting you. They used every resource, every connection, every ounce of deceit they could muster. And still you're here, not broken but refined, not bitter but wiser. Because when God decides you'll outlive something, no force can shorten your life, limit your purpose, or silence your name. God didn't just keep you alive. He used you as proof that endurance is the loudest revenge. You became living evidence that divine timing always outlasts human intention. Their power expired, their influence faded, and their schemes crumbled. But you remained. They were assigned to your ending, but you became the continuation they never saw coming. God didn't